Hello everybody, this is Delpha, and we're back in Sharin no Kuni. Let's carry on. It was time for lunch. Sachi had been sleeping the entire time. I think I'm going to tag along with this intriguing mother and child pair. Not to mention that it was a good opportunity for a smoke. I thrust my way into the corridor through the classroom door. Alrighty, there is no music. Weird. The school was pretty quiet, perhaps because it was out in the country. There was nobody running in the halls, and there weren't even any kids making out in the stairwells.
そんなのやだよ。
Don't want to what? Ah, I had found them. Okay.
嫌だとは言えないはずだけれど。
でも、私もっと遊びたい。
Play?
ダメよ。もっと勉強しなさい。
Oof. What seems to be the problem, ma'am? I decided to stick my nose where it didn't belong. Of course we did.
森田くん。
Hello. Oh dear. She has to study more?
そうね。そろそろ夏休みに入るでしょ。
Huh? Already? Even though I just transferred here? What happened to the rich school life I was so looking forward to? Her stare resembled death warmed over.
10日に夕方6時までには家に帰るよう言いつけたの。
Oof. 6. Kyoko-san snuck a glance at Toka's badge. In other words, it was an order. Don't you think a 6 p.m. curfew is a bit harsh for a girl nowadays?
森田健一には関係ないでしょ。
Okay. Yeesh. Here I was, trying to help her out, and she went off on me like that. Calling someone by their first name during your first meeting with them. Man, what's up with girls nowadays, Sensei?
私の娘よ。
So they were in fact mother and child. I thought we knew that. I said to the girl, I'm Morita Kenichi. My life's goal is to manipulate people like tools. Introduce yourself, damn it.
ぶっ殺すぞ。
Oh fuck. This chick had a bad attitude. Anyway, you can't disobey Kyoko-san.
そんなことわかってる。
森田くんからもこの子によく言ってあげて。
With a nod, I drew closer to the girl. Anyway, you can't disobey Kyoko-san.
何よ。
Anyway, you can't disobey Kyoko-san. Anyway, you can't disobey Kyoko-san. I tried a bit of hypnotic suggestion.
森田健一って。
Yes. Hello? She ran into the classroom, carrying an air of defiance with her. What's her problem, anyway? Kyoko-san heard me muttering to myself.
いきなり嫌われてたみたいね。
Oh, brilliant. Actually, I think she might like me.
当人の親の前でよくそんな軽口叩けるわね。
Yeah. Well, I am quite full of myself, after all.
そのようね。
Yep.
でも、あの子と仲良くしてくれると嬉しいわ。
Okay. Okay, then why don't you have her guide me around the town today?
10日に？
Yes, I'd like to become friends with her.
いいでしょう。後で言っておくわ。
Oh, she's gonna have a lot of fun today. But don't go making this an order, okay? Since her obligation requires her to obey your every command.
本当に偉そうな子ね。
I tried to adopt a facial expression which adequately displayed just how much I agreed with her.
ただ、親子の関係には口を挟まないでもらえるかしら。
I guess she was the nervous type.
それじゃ。
I watched Kyoko-san leave. I decided to return to the classroom as well. After a quick smoke break in the bathroom. Oh god, this music. We were still on lunch break. I had just noticed something. This school packed multiple grade levels into the same classroom. I sensed someone standing behind me as I was lowering myself into my seat. I reflexively turned to face them, though there was no real cause for alarm. Hello, guy. He was standing quite close to me. He looked to be around the same size as me. He didn't have any muscles on him, so his broad shoulders made his frame appear somewhat imbalanced. That aside, just how did he manage to look that damn fabulous?
Konnichiwa.
Hello. He struck up a conversation of some sort. Do you need something from me? Uh-huh. He smiled.
宇月セピアだ。
Sepia? Okay. Sepia?
僕の名前。
Hey, are you a head case or something? What the hell kind of name is Sepia?
宇月は4月という意味だよ。
Okay. Does it? That's great. I don't give a crap. Oh my god. What the hell are you doing, writhing around like that? Oh god, another masochist. Oh god. I took a step back in disgust.
どうしたの？
Help me, Sachi. Oh, Sachi, who the hell is this guy? Now, weird locals were to be expected from a town as storied as this. But I really wasn't anticipating someone totally off their rocker like this guy.
磯野くん？
Isono. Isono?
本名ね。童話が好きだから。
Do you know? So, Sepia was his pen name? What? Are you a novelist?
まあね。
I had no idea that people this young were writing fairy tales. Then again, I hadn't had much contact with society recently. Who knew what else I was unaware of?
森田くんはミサイルとか好き？
Do I like missiles? I don't know. They go bang. A bit of boom. I don't mind them. Missiles?
核はどう？大量破壊兵器とか好きだろ？
Oh, here we go.
ウラニウムはいいよね。
Someone save me, please. Are you really a fairy tale enthusiast?
磯野くんってちょっと決まってる系の人なんだよね。
I noticed. You don't say.
でも3年前からずっと私の子分なんだよね。
Okay. She slapped Isono on the back.
はい。今は足軽組頭といったところですね。
That wasn't something to be proud of. Hey, you said foot soldier boss, didn't you?
ああ、知らないかな。
I cracked my knuckles. Oh, that series. I love it too. I've read all of the books. The Japanese chapters are my favorites.
僕はアメリカ編が好きだな。敵の兵士をホモに変える兵器とか真面目に作ってるのが素敵。
K-bombs. Oof. Damass, the Japanese characters are the best. Wash hoi, wash hoi. Don't ask.
それ違う。ハッスルハッスルだろ。
Yeah, there we go. Hustle, hustle. They haven't written a conclusion yet, right?
全部で1000巻予定だろ。
Sachi looks bored. I thought they were planning to write 1,000 volumes. So what number are they up to?
今は
なんか意気投合してるし、変人同士馬が合うのかな。
Yep. Oh, there we go. Another character down. Class had ended and school was letting out.
森田くん、一緒に帰ろう。
Sure. We'd become best friends in 5 minutes flat.
寮部屋はもう決まっているのか
A
な。
dorm room? Not yet. Do you guys all live in the dorms?
お前らというと？僕はいつでも孤独な童話作家だが。
Okay. You don't have any friends, do you?
このクラスじゃ、サチさんが寮暮らしだぞ。
Okay.
ああ、夏美ちゃんもか。
Okay. Natsumi-chan.
知っているのか？
I met her this morning. She's the girl with the yellow ribbon, right?
なんでも倒れたらしいな。大事なければいいんだが。
Just a bit of heat stroke.
ね
Uh-oh, here we go. Hello! A rather pissed off face suddenly made its presence known.
え、あのね、
Who, me?
まったく、なんで私が。
Because I need help, and basically because we need to know each other, so the story can progress. What is she mumbling about?
僕に何か用か？
Sona-kun, it is quite obvious that she is talking to me and not you.
さっさと行きましょ
Go?
う。森田健一がお母さんに頼んだんでしょ。
Oh, right. Ah, right, that.
なんで案内役は私なの？
Because your mum asked you to? You don't want to?
嫌というか、お母さんを通して私に命令するのが気に入らないの。
Oh. So I should have asked you directly?
そうよ。
Ah, I see. Okay then. On, please guide me around town.
いや、
Well, that sure accomplished a lot.
だからなんで私なの？サチに頼めばいいじゃない。
She's asleep, I think.
まあ落ち着け。森田くんはユニセックスだから二人きりでも安全だぞ。
Oh, yeah. I am not unisex. Moreover, I have absolutely no idea what you are talking about.
ちょっと、私の前でバカな会話やめてくれない？
Sorry, we can't help it. Her pissed off meter was maxing out. Okay, I'll leave you alone from now on.
ちょっと待ってよ。
There we go. We got Sundari. What is it?
お母さんに命令されてるんだからしょうがないのよ。
Ah, because of your obligation.
分かったらさっさと行きましょう。
On performed an about face and dashed out of the classroom.
疲れているな。
Oh, she likes you. Exactly what conversation are you basing this premise on?
気にするな。そんなことより、森田くんはこれからずっとここで暮らすのか？
Who knows? No, well, I'm not sure. I mean, I plan to live here for a while, but...
そうか。なんだか森田くんとは初めて会った気がしないな。
Ooh, I wonder. Hint, hint, hint. I see.
ではな。
Goodbye. Isuna left with a smile on his face. Meanwhile, I pursued On. Own? I was assaulted by a particularly severe light as I stepped outside. A magnificent sunset spread out before me. The red orb, hovering above the mountains, seemed to be melting into the scenery around it. Hey, wait a sec.
何？ 6時までに家に帰るようお母さんに命令されてるんだけど。
Okay. Oh, don't be that way. Come on, check out this wonderful view. I pointed to the mountains.
じゃあ、最初は山に行く？
Oh god, that's going to be a very long walk. It's called Mount Morita, right? Well, it'd be pretty dangerous if we went mountain climbing in the dark. Why don't we wait until around 10 p.m.?
山の名前違うし、10号も登ったら真っ暗になるし。
Well, whatever. Let's go.
なんだか妙に元気ね。
I guess I like mountains. We walked on the unpaved road for a few minutes. The area's vast farmlands surrounded us on all sides. Yet immature plants sprung from the land around us, basking in the fading light of the sun. Now, I'm not sure what you'll say to this, but I feel that I have to mention it anyway. See, country schools have this funny rule. If you steal a cabbage, you get suspended. Furthermore, if you steal a melon, you'll be expelled outright. Really? Okay. However, this means that rice is fair game. Okay. Well, that's what I heard from Sachi, anyway. She would always make me sneak into the farm during harvest season.
何言ってるの？
Oh, nothing. Just a little reminiscing.
ブツブツと。危ない薬でもやってるんじゃないの？
I don't know. I'm smoking, which is technically a drug. In a way, tobacco. No. I should be the one asking you whether you've been taking your calcium supplements or not.
飲んでるよ。お母さんの命令でね。
10
10種類も。
different kinds! Oh my god. Now you sound like an American.
アメリカ？
Ah, you haven't read that series, have you?
うん。
Oh, I get it now. I get it. So basically, the name of countries are also the name of books in this game. Okay, so Japan's a book, America's a book. The UK is a book. Stuff like that. Okay, interesting. Oh man, they're great. I'll lend you one. I opened my Delulium case.
いいって私
What's that
本とか
noise?
嫌いだから
What? Books are awesome. Come on, at least give it a try.
いいってお母さんからそういう娯楽系の本読むの
Really?
禁止されてるから
Really? Gah. I guess that settled it.
ほら早くしないと日が暮れちゃう
Okay, boss. We passed on through the farmlands, Oon urging me along every step of the way. Oh god. The normally green scenery of the mountain had now adopted a bloody tint. Tint. I said taint, didn't I, by accident? The normally green scenery of the mountains had now adopted a bloody tint. Long shadows fell across the road cast by the trees lining it. The scenery out here is beautiful. I think it'll be even better if we climb to the summit though. You know, I used to go climbing here almost every day. There's a cliff with a nice view just up ahead. I have some fond, no, bittersweet memories of that place.
ねえ、もうちょっと早く歩けないかな
Hell no! I'm worn out today.
元気そうじゃないブツブツ盛り上がって
Nah, it ain't happening.
その
Oh?
いやなんでもない森田健一は
Just Kanechi is fine. Why'd you keep using my full name? Because it's embarrassing otherwise. Oh dear.
別に
No reason. Okay. Then can I use your full name as well?
いいけど
Okay. Own Pissy Toka.
トゲって何よ
It's your middle name.
やめてよ
Fine. I'll just call you Little Miss Pissy then. She appears to be speechless. I'm not quite sure why.
私そういうくだらない話に乗らないから
Oof.
危うくペースに飲まれるところだったけど森田健一なんて嫌いだから
Why? What the hell did I do to you?
だいたい何しにこんな偏僻な町に来たのよ
I was a bit hesitant in my reply. I came here to become a special high-class individual.
特別高等人を目指してるの
Only one obstacle remains on my path. I came to this town to take the final exam.
すごいのねあれって年間に10人出るか出ないかでしょ
Really? That would seem to be the case.
森田健一って実は頭いいのね
I don't know. Maybe. Oh, what's this? Suddenly, I feel the tidings of love.
はあ
A good academic background is key after all.
ふざけないで嫌いだって言ってるでしょ
According to the law of the pendulum, the stronger the hate, the stronger the love once the pendulum swings in the other direction.
そうやって知識をひけらかす人は大嫌いだから
Oops, I forgot about the difference between our levels of education. It looks like dumbing myself down would be the best option while dealing with these people.
この町の歴史知ってる
What's this? Trying to show off?
知ってるの知らないの
I don't.
特別に教えておいてあげるけど
Oh boy! Ah, she was wearing the expression of one triumphant in their superiority now. So she had a childish side after all.
もともとが罪人の流刑地だったのよね
And they mined gold from the mountain?
知ってるんじゃないの
Ah, I'm sorry. True intellectuals have a policy to act like they don't know something even if they do.
じゃあこれは知ってる
Nope.
まだ何も言ってないでしょ
During the confusion of the war, a great deal of people came streaming in, right? If I remember correctly, they were mostly immigrants from other countries, and those of low social standing within this one, meaning that this town has a pretty varied set of names floating around. In other words, there are still some old and severe obligations permeating this town, like Sachi's restriction of available time, or your mandate of parental servitude. You don't really see that sort of stuff elsewhere.
そうね。
She didn't seem very pleased. I guess On was the type who enjoyed bullying others more than being bullied herself. I had said enough.
次、どこ行く？
Anywhere you please.
え？そうね。
Ooh. We can also head back home if you want.
ああ、帰ろうかな。でも、6時までまだ時間あるし、商店街。
Wow.
ああ、森田健一と一緒じゃつまんないし、どうしようかな。なんか好きな景色とかある？
She only asserted her independence when it came to her own opinions. In cases like these, she'd much rather pass the buck to someone else. Point being, she was selfish. Between heading home and going to the shopping district, which do you prefer?
帰っても勉強するだけだし、かといって買い物するほどお金もあんまりないし。
Since she couldn't choose between the two options, even after I had clearly laid them out before her, I came to the conclusion that the problem was an emotional one, rather than a logical one. Now, the best thing to do with a kid like this, if you don't return before 6, it'll be a violation of your obligation. If we go to the shopping district, something unexpected might happen and end up eating up your remaining time, so wouldn't calling it a day be the better option? Is to point out the consequences of her action or inaction, introduce a negative element into the equation, in other words.
そうね。言いつけ破ったら収容所に入れられるし。
Yep, God. Or maybe. Actually, screw that. Let's go roam around town some more. Sounds good? I start to walk off, maintaining a firm grip on On's arm.
ちょっと話してよ。
My approach was a bit forceful, but I thought that stimulating her feelings like this would produce the best long-term results. Your arms are very slender and quite smooth. Oh?
話してよ。
She shook me off.
もう、あんたなんか置いていく。バカ、変態。
I haven't done anything to be classed as a rapist. I don't think. A beet red own or on, I don't know, I forgot, descended the mountain road. She wasn't seriously angry, of course. She just didn't really know how to handle the action I just took. There was a pretty good chance of her falling in love with me after this. That particular emotion seemed to be one of her weak points. Oh please, don't think that I'm being arrogant. I am well aware of how attractive I am. I have experienced firsthand just how important one's appearance is when dealing with social situations, or even when trying to find a job. And kids like her tend to judge men by their appearance. Now, I'm not sure what you think about me, but I'd like to make a few things clear nonetheless. I'm a liar. I give people empty compliments, and I psychoanalyze kids. Just so I can get along with them. I'm pretty much a huge arsehole. I have my fair share of secrets too. I decided to escort On. Okay then guys, I am going to end it there. I think that's been long enough. Okay then, thank you guys for watching. This has been Delpha. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, and all that good stuff. Thank you again, and goodbye.